Hello everyone, this is Mr. Covenant from Africa. Oh, I know you guys missed me. I want to know who missed me. I missed you guys. But today I want to talk about the inability of the Japanese to speak English. No, it's really bothering me. Japan is a developed country, and you know that English is the #1 universal language. It joins the whole world together. English is like the world language that most people speak in the world. But saddens my heart that most Japanese cannot speak English. What is happening to English education in Japan? We know that Japan is also a strong economy, is a strong power in the world, and it's a strong and popular language in the world that everybody respects also. But the problem is, English is general. Okay, for instance, you remember I posted suicide video? Yes, I got a tweet from one of my subscribers that he wanted to commit suicide, and I did the video about suicide. We had a DM, and while we were talking, he couldn't speak English. He couldn't speak French, he couldn't speak Arabic, he couldn't speak anything. He could only speak just Japanese. Now became a problem for us to communicate. So we had a Zoom meeting. Do you know Zoom? Zoom. It's a big website where you can hold meeting with a lot of people. So in a nutshell, I had to invite Maru. Maru was now the one who was interpreting, was the middleman. That was how I could be able to convince him that he should not commit suicide, that suicide is never the option. And eventually, he was so happy, and I was happy too because he didn't commit suicide, and he's still living. I told him to quit his job. He quit his job. Yes, now he's happy, he has quit his job, and he's happy, and he's very, very happy. Now, you can see that. Okay, I want to ask a question. If you have an international business meeting, how are you going to do it, guys? Okay, you're going to speak Japanese, or you're going to look for interpreter? I think, if you want to learn English, come to Africa. No, basically, I believe that a person should be able to speak more than one language. Yes, here in Dula village, we have people who can speak more than one language. Like, for instance, now, I can speak more than one language. I can speak a language of Ghanaians. I can speak two languages in Nigeria. I can speak my Dula language. I can speak English. I understand a little bit of Arabic too. Yes, at least I understand a little bit of, like, Salamu alaikum. I know that. I know some things when you talk, I understand you. And that is the beauty. Even kids here can speak more than one language. So it's very easy when you are communicating. When you are communicating with other people all over the world, you'll be able to talk to them. So I don't know, you guys, you need to learn this language, learn more than one language. It will be easy for you to do business when you're meeting with other people. Yes. Has been for about 500 years. A long time building it has been, and people are still living it. Well done, sir. Sorry, sir. Is this your house, sir?
Yeah, it is our father's house.
Oh, it's your father's house. So, sorry, sir. How long have you been living here?
Wow. There is so many generation that is ours. We use this house that have gone before our own generation. We started using it.
Oh, so are you happy that you are living here?
Wow. We are fresh food. We are eating fresh food. We are living cool living. Nothing. In fact,
he said, in fact, he's performing anything that he desires here. Wow. So, sorry, sir. Can you commit suicide? Can you commit suicide? Maybe there's a problem that can make you to kill yourself.
No.
So you
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah.
The basis is, look at Tassa now. Tassa, he can speak French very well, fluently. Maru can speak Japanese fluently. And look at myself, I can speak English. But the old language that connects us together when we are discussing or we are holding a meeting is English. And I'm also trying to learn Japanese. I'm also trying to learn Japanese a little bit from Maru. And Maru also is learning my language, Tula language. Do you want to learn? I can teach you if you want to learn. It's just worth it. It's just worth it to learn more than one language so that you'll be able to communicate with others. Not everybody can speak Japanese, but English is a universal language. Everybody speaks English. Most people understand. Even those who speak French also learn English because it is very easy to communicate in English everywhere you go. So I bet you guys do the needful, and it's gonna be what you wanna be. So when you're having a business meeting, an international business meeting, so you can easily look at that one. Look at that big one. Look at that one. Looks like a tsunami. Yeah. Also, I got a DM. A question from an high school student who was asking me. She asked the question, Mr. Covenant, how can you speak English? I love that question. That is a very simple question. It's a very easy question. I can speak English because of my environment. I can speak English because I don't want to limit it to my language. I don't want to be limited to my environment. I want to be popular all over the world. Japan, I know Japan is a small island, but with a developed people, intelligent people. Japanese are so intelligent. I know I've spoken with a lot of Japanese and I know that they're intelligent. So it's just your determination to speak. So that when you go to the US, you go to the UK, you go to New Zealand, you go to Canada, you go to Brazil, you'll be able to talk to people because it's so disheartening if you can only speak your local language. I speak English because I learned it and I'm learning French very well now. And I'm also learning Japanese. Although I can speak fake Chinese. So that is why I speak English. So try to be developed, try to learn new language so that you'll be able to explore the world. Japan is so developed, I know that. So it's gonna be. Don't just work alone on the test, on the written test. Try to speak English. Work on your speaking. Okay? Look for the way you can communicate in English with people who can speak English. Don't just work on your writing and reading alone. Okay? Work on your speaking too. So you can always come to Mr. Covenant, come to my class, and I'm gonna teach you English. It's very simple. Hello? I'm fine. How are you? Good afternoon. I want to eat breakfast. You know, when you can read it, try to say it. When you say it, then you will definitely improve. That's the secret. If you don't use it, you will not improve. So what you've read, I know you can read English and I know you can write English. So once you can read and write, whatever you know that you can read, just try to say it and you will improve definitely. I promise you. Trust Mr. Covenant from Africa. I'm also learning Japanese because I want to come to Japan. Who wish to see me in Japan? If you wish to see me in Japan, I want to hear you in the comment section. I wish to come to Japan to come and do a show for you guys. Would you like to see me? Indicate yourself in the comment section and I'm going to come to Japan. Allah.